माननीय उपसभापती.
Calling attentions, Shri Yuri Alima, Shri Leader of Opposition, Shri Cruz Silva, Shri Venze Vegas, MLS, please call the attention of the Chief Minister. Since nobody is present, I will move on to the next matter. Shri Sankalp Amonkar, MLA, may call the attention of the Chief Minister.
Speaker, sir, attention of this House is drawn to the plight of the fair price shop dealers in Goa, who are currently facing severe financial difficulties and struggling to sustain their operation. This situation has arisen due to combination of factors including delay payment, inadequate commission, and the steadily rising cost of shop maintenance, rent, labor, electricity, and other operational expenses. It is also pertinent to note that the last revision of the margin commission payable to fair price shop dealers was carried out in the year 2018. Since then, there has been a significant increase in operational cost, while the commission structure has remained unchanged. As a result, many fair price shop dealers are operating at a loss, and some have even expressed their intention to shut down their shop due to mounting financial pressure. Step the government intend to take in providing support to enable them to continue delivering essential public distribution service.
Honorable Chief Minister.
Speaker sir, Monday answer करता.
The private member's resolution, Shri Sankalp Amonkar, Honorable MLA, may move the resolution.
Private resolution.
No. Speaker, sir, this House unanimously resolved and recommend the government to establish a full equipped cardiac care unit and a general surgery department in district and sub-district hospital across the state with the provision of essential infrastructure, modern diagnostic and surgical equipment, specialist doctor, trained nurse, paramedical staff, ambulance, referral support system, and telemedicine linkage so as to decentralize secondary and tertiary healthcare center, thus reducing patient load and waiting at the Goa Medical College, and ensure timely emergency and elective cardiac and surgical care closer to the patient, home, and improve to overall access to quality public health care in Goa.
Postpone to next Friday.
Fair price shop. Postpone.
Second private member's Honorable MLA Shri Cruz Silva may move the resolution. He is not present. Third, Shri Alish Lawrence, Honorable MLA, to move the resolution.
The House unanimously resolves and recommends the government to formulate a comprehensive Goa State Artificial Intelligence and Deep Tech policy with adequate budgetary allocation for semiconductor ecosystem development, artificial intelligence curriculum in schools with skill programs, incentives for Goan artificial intelligence startups, sectorial artificial intelligence, integration in healthcare, agriculture, tourism, delivery in public system, and creation of AI employment opportunities for Goan youth to ensure that Goa emerges as a leading artificial intelligence hub.
The resolution is before the House.
Speaker, sir, the government has taken note of the resolution regarding the formulation of a comprehensive artificial intelligence deep tech policy for the state of Goa. The government is presently in the process of finalizing the draft Goa AI policy 2026, which aims to position Goa as a leading hub for artificial intelligence, innovation, and emerging technologies, while creating new opportunities for the youth of the state. The policy framework focuses on strengthening AI education, skill development and research, including initiatives to introduce AI learning in schools and higher education institutions, establishing AI learning laboratories and train teachers in AI pedagogy. The government is also strengthening collaboration with institutions such as IIT Goa, NIT Goa, BITS Milani Goa Campus, Goa Engineering College, and the Goa Institute of Management to build an AI-ready workforce. In addition, the government is promoting innovation through initiatives such as the Goa Open Innovation Challenge and support for AI-based startups, while also working towards establishing an AI Center of Excellence in Goa to strengthen research and innovation capabilities. Artificial intelligence applications are also being planned across sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, tourism, and public service delivery, while initiatives such as Chips to Startup program are helping build semiconductor design capabilities among students. Through these initiatives, the government plans to create high-value employment opportunities for Goan youth, strengthen the innovation ecosystem, and position Goa as an emerging center for artificial intelligence and deep technology development in India. ताणे मांडले हांवें उत्तर दिलें ताई तो आतां उलयता इतलो सिनियर जावन 27 वर्सां एक्सपिरियन्स
रिप्लाय दिल ना हे रिप्लाय कॉपी येईल ना रिप्लाय कॉपीज येईल ना मरे कॉपीज
कॉपी आहे ना
हां
कॉपी आहे ना
ओके आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्साचेर आज दिस अ मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग आता लोक समजताले की इट वॉज डिसरप्टिव्ह टेक्नॉलॉजी बट नो इट हॅज एंटर्ड आवर लायफ कंप्युटर जेन्ना एंटर जाली आमगे लायफान डिसरप्टिव्ह म्हणटाले कंप्युटर पासून बट नाव इट हॅज बिकम अ सारकें हें दॅट इन एवरी फील्ड AI is being used. आता Infosys to get TCS are giants, but हे आमको कितकोन all this part जे Indian आता आखी country आता AI च्या सोसरिता what steps Goa is taking. You have said that we are taking steps, we have put, but are we seizing the opportunity to become the hub? आमगे जायत बरी भायर वयताय. Other states have come up with a policy. तुगेली Telangana, to other states have come up. One of the states that has come up with the AI policy. Why are you waiting? Why are you lagging behind? It opportunity hai. आमगे बरी भायर वयताय. जे भायर वयताय ते AI लागून भायर वयताय. आमकां ही opportunity आमकां हिंग मेळो शकता. We can make it an ideal place. We can make it a hub. Why don't you take up the policy? तुज्यान being a capable minister. आता हे पळय हा. ही opportunity आमकां आतां मेळटा जाय जाल्यार करपाक. Since the country also is been this. Yes, Konkani curriculum start करूया आता. Start करतो बरो level जावपा जायो. Whether they will be able to cope up, ते grading जाता ते सारखे जावपा जाय. आता AI क्लाउडाचे पासून जायत इश्यूज आहे. आता जॉब वचपाचे आनी कितें वचपाचे चान्सीस आहाय म्हणून आमी स्लो रावपा जायना. We have to take it up. Entry लेवलाचेर आमकां AI train करपाक आनी ते कितको घालपा मुखार आमगेले स्टेप्स जावपा जाय. We have to focus in how to adapt our systems into AI. आणि ते प्रायमरी लेवलाचेर सा कॉमर्स करून गेले जाल्यार मुखार बऱ्या पडटलें नो डाउट. आता पब्लिक सर्विसेस पासून एग्रीकल्चर यू सेड यू आर गोइंग टू डू इट बट देन हाउ मच एंड हाउ फार. आता डेटा म्हणटी आता हाउ आर वी गोइंग टू प्रोटेक्ट द डेटा ऑल्सो. डेटा इज द required to have the AI. Whether we have all the data, whether we are taking steps to see that data has been, data आमगेली कितकोन सारखे हा कित कोतले कितकोन डेटा घेतले हुई डेटा सांबाळले ते मुखार हे जायना जशाकू so that it is not wrongly so that it is wrongly used. आता स्टेट गव्हर्नमेंटान एन्श्योर करपा जाय हे सगळे. my only suggestion is that we should take it up. We should start. We should no doubt you are taking steps, but you have to see that सारखे बरे भशेन जायन एंट्री लेवलाचेर सान टॉप लेवलाचेर right up to fixing of data. So I want an assurance that you will take it up nicely, that you will protect our data. You will first prepare the nice data. You will protect the data and see entry level at san amkit concrete gata what steps you will take. I want a clear cut assurance from you that you will do it nicely. Thank you, Stephen.
Shri Nilesh Kabra.
The private member resolution moved by my colleague Shri Alex Rujna Lorenzo has a system which is desired to be put in place, where today artificial intelligence and deep tech policy has to be part of the system. As Honorable Minister has given a reply, but today, if you see a deep tech video or a deep tech movement within the system, you will find no difference when the original voice, you will feel that it is he only who is speaking and doing that way. What I am trying to say, Speaker sir, is if these policies don't come in place and if things don't fall in place, I think we'll have a lot of problems where people will start believing deep fakes than believing what is actually not the fact. We have to put laws in place. We have to put systems in place. More than anything else is how we will remove the contempt of deep fake, which is creating nuisance in the society, which is creating problems in society. This is the first part which I believe that Honorable Member wants to put in this resolution. We will have we can incentivize, I think he has startup policy which incentivizes startups. The startups can be in any way, Speaker sir. They can be in any way in tourism and everything. But what is the importance of today's Goan youth is artificial intelligence is going to be part of the system in the future. I believe that a few years from now, the traditional professions which all families normally they desire for the children, म्हणजे माझ्या काहीतरी इंजिनियर जावपाक जाय, कोणी दोतोर जावपाक जाय, हे profession जे आसा is not going to be the same. I remember when we were doing engineering, we used to carry a big drawing board, a set square, T-square, and whatnot, and we had to literally carry. Today, all that is gone. The drawing sheets, all that is gone. Today, artificial intelligence is eating it, and it is going to be. See, today I can see there are so many softwares that if I want to put a case, I don't have to go to a lawyer. I just tell what is the case, and they'll give the entire draft. And this is what I think the government has to put focus on and try to bring facts on records. That is what I'm trying to say, deep facts basically. These people should not start believing that whatever is coming in the system, whether it is on Facebook, whether it is on your Instagram or whether it is in your WhatsApp, deep fakes are becoming, people are feeling that they are real. I think Honorable Minister has to look into that first. And also, we should not be left out. Today, in medical sciences, we put a small, today I have seen one of the top giants in computers, where if you show your eyes, your retina will tell you the entire health of your body. You just have to show your retina. Doctor knows what I'm saying. Chandrakant Shetty. So if you will not require doctors also. I mean, this is what is going to happen in the future. And if this future is going to be artificial intelligence, we will require people who are in that same field to put in their intelligence into the system. And that is why IT Minister, who is proactive, I think the policy what we want as a legislator and what Honorable Lawrence Regional wants is I think on those lines. And today it is required to start putting into place. Only if you put that into place now, then only things will be in the prospective and good ways. I would like to know from the Minister whether he will adopt this resolution, and as part of the government we should all adopt the resolution, or whether he has a different frame of mind, even though what he have answered is on a broader prospect, not in detailed prospects. It is totally just for answering, because it has to be answered, it is that way. He has not given any details into what action he will be doing in, whether he understood the resolution. I don't think Honorable Minister was understanding the resolution moved by my colleague, because the answer what he has given a broader prospect, not that he does not understand, but the answer given makes me feel that it is not understood by him, and that is why I'm asking him on the floor of the House, whether we should take this resolution. And if we don't want to take this resolution, what steps he will take in detail If I, please give us so that we can understand it better. Thank you, Speaker.
Honorable Minister.
Honorable member Reginald Lawrence'चे resolution move केला. एक महत्वाचे resolution. Something which normally wouldn't come in the assembly, but is a part of the day that we need to get it in through. AI म्हणटकर speaker sir, आज जग artificial intelligence, deep tech, AR, VR, ABGC सगळे उलयत असतात. New terms, terminology, industry 4.0. पण आमची देश प्रगती करता असताना first and foremost, before I move ahead to answer him in detail as what Bab Nilesh Kabral has requested, I would thank on behalf of the Goa government and along with our Chief Minister, our visionary Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, कित्याक ताणे when he spoke about Vikasit Bharat 2047, he spoke about tourism, trade and technology being one of the main areas where he would focus on. And उलयता असताना तितलोच रावलो ना तो, he walked the talk. And one of the nearest thing what happened recently was the AI Summit 2026, which happened in the last week of January. Honorable CM also was a part of that particular त्या summitak आयल्लो. आम्ही त्या summitak with our team were there. And as I talk about these things, we will also talk about how Goan startups have nurtured and matured over the years. And I will take this opportunity as I thank our Prime Minister to thank our Chief Minister also for having always endorsed the views that when you talk on technology aspects, a lot of things need to be understood and we need to work together. As Speaker Sir, when we talk about a state, we talk about reaching a genuine, every state reaches a genuine turning point. Not because of a sudden change, but a lot of years of steady effort that has been put through comes together into real achievement. Goa stands at that turning point today. As Speaker Sir, फाटल्या वर्षांनी we have been building. We have been building steadily. We have been building deliberately. And we are not doing much fanfare. Fanfare चढ ना. एक digital infrastructure आम्ही तयार करपाचा प्रयत्न केला. जातूंतल्यान relationship between the citizen and the state has been increasing. In my last tenure as IT minister, we got Goa Online, we got the portal ready, which offered G2C services. And आज सांगपाक म्हाका अभिमान आसा की जवळ 280 services, over 41 departments are reaching citizens, and roughly 9.1 lakh registered users and 19.9 lakh number of transactions आम्ही आतापर्यंत करून काढले. 70चो भुरगो, पोरयेचो भुरगो, ताका समज सर्टिफिकेट जाय. आमच्या बाब रेजिनल्डाचो कोण तरी भुरगो स्टुडंट, ताका एक डॉक्युमेंट जाय. नाल्यार आमचो संकल्पाचो कोण तरी ट्रेडर आसा, ताका लायसन्स जाय. आज वो ब्रिज आम्ही कंप्लीट केलो. These people have got this comfort of getting these certificates online, and this is with the digital governance. Our systems have already proven that we can do it. As ताचे खातीर Speaker Sir, yes, solid foundation of connectivity, digital services, and a population that has embraced this ease of e-governance. And we are not just delivering a set of projects, we are delivering a direction. A direction that says that Goa will merely not receive the benefits of AI from anywhere else, but Goa will participate in building it together with the government departments, industries, academia, startups, and other stakeholders. Goa, Speaker Sir, today will develop the talent that drives it, create the companies that deploy it, and ensure that every citizen, regardless of language, location, or literacy, is a beneficiary of it. And this, I believe, along with our Chief Minister, will be Goa's contribution to the Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Vikasit Bharat, a developed India where no state, no citizen is left behind. 2025 July, Speaker Sir, Goa AI Mission 2027 AI विचारधारा करून आम्ही पुढे सुरुवात केली. We launched a comprehensive AI initiative to build a robust ecosystem and promote the use of AI across governance, innovation, and public service delivery. Our vision was clear. Goa merely must not consume AI solutions developed elsewhere. Goa must develop these skills to create them. We have to develop that. build the companies that deploy them, attract the investment to sustain them, and strengthen the government's own capacity to absorb and deploy them. Yeah, Khatir Speaker sir, these 4 pillars form the interlocking architecture of everything the department has been building in case of AI. The first pillar, Speaker sir, is skilling. No ecosystem can sustain itself without a strong talent pipeline in the state, in its own state. Plans are underway to integrate AI as a structured subject in schools and colleges, to establish AI learning laboratories and to train teachers in modern teaching school methods for AI with course content developed in Konkani, Marathi, Hindi, and English, so that language never becomes a barrier to opportunity. At the higher education level, partnerships with IIT, NIT, BITS Pilani, Goa Engineering College, GIM, Goa Institute of Management are being deepened. The vision is very clear. Every technical graduate in Goa should be AI ready by 2028. Speaker sir, the second pillar of AI in terms of the mission is startups and companies. We are talking about creating the conditions for Goa entrepreneurs to build AI solutions and not merely consume them. Structured grants and support will be extended to AI startups with special provision for women-led ventures, ensuring very much of inclusivity in the innovation ecosystem. The objective again here is to nurture a generation of Goan companies that can compete nationally and globally while contributing to the state's economy. The third pillar is capital. Mobilizing financial resources to sustain innovation and growth, dedicated funds will be planned to be channelized towards AI research, startup incubation, and technology adoption. By creating such avenues for seed support, venture investment, and PPP, Goa aims to provide its innovators with the financial backing required to scale their ideas into enterprises of impact. The fourth pillar, Speaker sir, is infrastructure and policy. We want to position Goa for global AI companies, research institutions, and deep tech enterprises. The state is very much committed to building an enabling policy environment supported by modern infrastructure such as AI Center of Excellence, digital laboratories, and high-speed connectivity. Goa again will offer not just facilities, but an ecosystem where talent, quality of life, and policy ambition converge to attract investment and foster long-term innovation. Speaker sir, आम्ही आज AI in education उलयतात. We need to acknowledge already what is happening in our homes, in the schools. Speaker sir, students today already are using AI platforms, whether it is ChatGPT, whether it is Gemini, and many like them, to prepare for examinations, to understand difficult concepts, get personalized explanations at their own pace. एकदा भुरग्याची capacity चिंतपाक, शिकपाक कमी असता. They can do it at their own pace and in their own language. They can create a draft, they can edit and improve their own written work. Speaker sir, म्हापशेचो एकटो भुरगो तुज्या वाड्या वयलो, ताका समज एक private tutor access ना, can ask an AI platform today to explain the same concept in 10 different ways till it makes sense to him. A student preparing for competitive examinations can use these same tools to practice and receive instant feedback. It is democratization of learning. What was once available only through coaching and affordable coaching is now available with anyone who's got a phone. Speaker sir, the government's task here, we have realized that we need to channelize this energy to ensure that our students are not just users of AI, but eventually builders of it. Speaker sir, एक important आम्ही डिपार्टमेंटान जे केले was signing of the MOU with मशिनी. मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे आम्ही उलयले की नॅशनल लँग्वेज ट्रान्झिशन मिशन अंडर डिजिटल इंडिया जी आसा, we can develop our own कोंकणी large language model, कोंकणी LLM, आणि मुख्यमंत्री ओके म्हणना फुडें आम्ही MOU साइन केलो. हातून स्पीकर सर कितें जातले? AI will be trained to understand and speak कोंकणी. एक नुस्तेकान बायल आमच्या जिताच्या मतदारसंघाचे आसूं, एक सिनियर सिटीजन बाब सुदीन ढवळीकाच्या मतदारसंघाचो आसूं, नाल्यार एक शेतकरी धारबांदोडेचो आसूं, सगळ्यांक government services and they can seek information in their mother tongue assisted by AI. Multilingual governance is not a technical feature. It's a statement of intent. And with that digital transformation in Goa, Speaker sir will leave no citizen behind. Dusre Speaker sir, AI chatbot already has been there, which we are talking as a part of Goa online services. Initially covering tourism, public grievances and citizen services, this chatbot will be available in Konkani, Hindi and English. Speaker sir, COVID जातकर slowly आम्ही workation Goa झाले, workation गोवाच्यान आम्ही we started focusing on design and creativity. कित्याक आमची जी एक unique advantage आसा that no other state can replicate. We have today informally become India's creative and design capital, a place where technology, lifestyle, art and innovation have always coexisted naturally. The first pride culture of community knowledge exchange, nurtured organically by Goa startup community, is precisely the type of ecosystem that policy in AI can strengthen and amplify. The government's AI framework is designed to draw on this identity, positioning Goa as a destination of creative AI companies, digital innovators, and global talent who just do not want infrastructure but inspiration. आम्ही स्पीकर्स गोवा इनोव्हेशन चॅलेंज केली 2025 त्या ओपन इनोव्हेशन चॅलेंजीन आम्ही मागले डिपार्टमेंटाक की तुमचे प्रॉब्लेम कितें आसा ते दी. डिपार्टमेंटांनी जवळजवळ 500 प्रॉब्लेम स्टेटमेंट दिले. अर्बन मोबिलिटी, पब्लिक ग्रीव्हन्सीस, कोस्टल मॅनेजमेंट, एग्रीकल्चर, टुरिझम, क्लायमेट चेंज कितलेशेच दिले. स्टार्टअप, स्टुडंट्स, इनोव्हेटर्स, टेक्नॉलॉजी प्रोफेशनल्स सगळ्यांक आम्ही इन्व्हाइट केले. 5 विनर आयडेंटिफाय झाले and तांचे आज solutions are being taken forward for discussion to do pilots with the government departments. It was a deliberate act of institutional confidence to be given in the innovation system, a recognition that the best answers to governance challenges often reside outside government walls and the state's responsibility is to open the door. आणि मुख्यमंत्री खातीर हे ॲक्च्युअली जावन पडले. आम्ही स्पीकर सर AI समिटाचे आत्ता उलयले आणि हातून AI समिट 2026 आम्ही या फाटी पार्टिसिपेट झाले. आम्ही सगळ्याकडे पूर्ण पॅव्हिलियन्स वेर ऑल टेक टाइप ऑफ पॅव्हिलियन्स पुट अक्रॉस अँड देर वॉज वन नाईस ब्युटिफुल ऑर्गॅनिकली क्रिएटेड गोंयची वळख घेवन आशिल्लो गोंयचो स्टॉल. आणि त्या गोंयच्या स्टॉलार आशिल्ले स्पीकर सर 5 वायब्रंट स्टार्टअप्स अक्रॉस द स्टेट फ्रॉम फातोड्डा टू पोंडा, from Konkani, Bicholi and Mapsa. These government speakers or startups have stood before a national audience of investors, policy makers and industry leaders, which they showcase their ideas and provide a proof that Goa has the talent, ambition and creativity to compete at the highest level. Neural Kisan, Fatoddecho, Sai Rani Munun Burgo, has started with AI-driven vertical farming and precision agriculture. From Ponda, it was Fosik India, founded by Devan Chaudhary, which develops AI-based inspection and monitoring technologies for defense, security and infrastructure. Kevarti, founded by Maxon Fernandez from Amchebab Ramesh Tavadkarji Matdar Sangh Konkani, and operating from Verna, is building conversational AI and intelligent automation tools for enterprises. From Bicholi, Amche Dr. Shetyaja Matdar Sanghacho, Frower Labs, Siddharth Manjrekar and Sarvesh Patkar, Doni Goikar Burge, are creating AI-driven solutions for business operations and digital transformation. And Pachwa Ashilo was Divya and Grow. Speaker sir, तुमच्या मतदारसंघ म्हापशेचो गौरीश पंगम, जो secure and scalable AI systems for enterprise institutions and media applications हे घेवन आशिल्लो. आणि हे जेन्ना केला Speaker sir, it was just not a ceremonial presence. This was a very powerful signal to the country and to our Goa's own youth that something real is built here in Goa. Tanche participation, Speaker sir, demonstrated the rising strength of Goan innovation and sent a very clear message that once the government is supporting for sure, but our youth from diverse corners of the state are ready to lead India's technological future. आज आम्ही Speaker sir, AI center कडल्यान MIT कडे उलोवन Center of Excellence already proposal move केलो. सेंटरच्या हातूंतल्यान AI research, innovation and skill development where positioning of Goa as a hub for cutting-edge technology and ensuring that state's talent is equipped to drive India's AI future. I'm getting into every phase what Nilesh and Reginald has told, so it will give a whole line of what we have done as initiatives on AI. Nilesh म्हणटालो कळून ना, I'm just trying to explain म्हाका कितें खबर आसा तें. AI कोश म्हणून स्पीकर सर is a public resource. Data is a public resource. Data जो काढलो आमी सांगता. Department is working to ensure that the vast information held by government departments are made available responsibly for AI research and innovation. Government departments collectively hold some of the most valuable data of the state. Land, fisheries, health, tourism, agriculture, and many more. This information available in a structured, privacy-protected manner transforms it from an administered record into a public asset that can power AI solutions for citizen benefit data. In this context, because the department is developing an AI readiness index for the government departments. हातून एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड असेसमेंट जातलो स्पीकर सर की ईच डिपार्टमेंट कितली रेडी आसा आमी एडॉप्ट करूंक शकता काय ना डिप्लॉय आणि बेनिफिट फ्रॉम एआय डिप्लॉय करूंक शकता काय ना बेनिफिट फ्रॉम एआय येवंक शकता काय ना इन इट्स होल फंक्शनिंग आणि ह्या इंडेक्साच्या माध्यमांतल्यान स्पीकर सर वी विल बी एबल टू आयडेंटिफाय which departments can move quickly, which need capacity building, and where the greatest governance gains from AI deployment can be expected. This speaker sir will serve as the compass that guides the sequencing and prioritization of AI adoption across the government of Goa, ensuring that transition is orderly, measurable, and accountable. Hatun speaker sir, wo ami AI kosh, India's national repository of non-personal data sets, haja barabar align kello asa. ताज्या मागीर स्पीकर सर आमी AI फक्त आमी पेपरार दवरली ना. We have done where the impact is felt in the lives of ordinary citizens, fields, in the shetani, hospitalani, beachacher, and government counteracher. The draft AI policy speaker sir 2026 has specifically mapped how AI will be deployed across Goa's most important sectors. Agriculture and speaker sir, गोयचे शेतकरी भाव आमच्या मुख्यमंत्र्याक जाय ते फुडें सरिल्ले. ते काजू काजू हे घालतात पॅडी कोकोनट अदर क्रॉप्स ते करीत असतात तांकां एक्सेस समज AI पावर्ड एडवायझरी टूल्सान दिलो इन कोंकणी तातूंत इंटिग्रेट केलो वेदर डेटा सॉयल इन्फॉर्मेशन मार्केट प्रायसीस रिजनल बाब तुका शेती लागता म्हणटा इट विल हेल्प देम मेक बेटर डिसिजन्स AI based pest and disease detection tools accessible through a simple phone camera will help farmers identify crop threats early and act before getting damaged. Precision irrigation guidance using satellite data will help conserve water while improving the yields. Tourism atlan speaker sir, we contribute to almost 1/6 of the Goa's economy. We will be able to enhance the visitor experience while better managing the pressures that tourism brings. AI visitor flow management systems at popular beaches and heritage sites will help manage crowds and preserve the quality of the experience. Multilingual AI tourist assistant, जातून कोंकणी LLM असतली, will guide visitors in multiple languages. ती कोंकणी असू, हिंदी असू, इंग्लिश असू, पोर्चुगीज असू, रशियन असू, which I'm naming a few. Personalized tourism recommendation tools will also help Goa visitors to discover Goa beyond the familiars, spreading economic benefit more widely across the state. तसेच public delivered services, healthcare या सेक्टरांनी आम्ही काम करतले. As speaker sir, आम्ही एक all this work we have brought together in a single comprehensive framework जितले आता उलेलो तो. The draft Goa AI policy 2026. We have had a stakeholder consultation, a full day speaker sir, where we brought across experts from industry, academia, research, institutions, and government departments. The draft has been circulated widely within them, and we are expecting a substantive feedback from diverse voices. The feedback is now being carefully examined for incorporation in the final draft policy. And this draft policy, speaker sir, we will circulate with all the members for their viewpoints also, their inputs also. Nilesh Kabral, Reginald, other members of the house can also give their points. हातून स्पीकर सर जितले तांणी विचार घेतल्या ते विचार आमी पूर्ण तरेन फुल स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ AI adoption for Goa घेतिल्ले आसा. From school education to university research, from startup support to AI adoption, whether it's small businesses or bigger ones, from multilingual citizen services to ethical governance frameworks. आता speaker sir, हातून startup space मेटलो to build whether it is AR, whether it is VR, whether it is drone technologies, because the future what we are preparing, speaker sir, is not narrow, is the full frontier of emerging technology. And मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे उलोवन, we will try to notify the AI policy within the next 100 days. The policy will be driven by the aspirations of every young person in Goa who deserves access to the opportunities that AI is creating. Deep tech and speaker sir, issue घेतले. आणि deep tech आणि deep fake हे दोन वेगळे गजाली आसा. Deep tech, we are talking about technology. Deep fake is a part of that deep tech. So deep tech, overall, speaker sir, has got much more. It's huge. And deep tech, we need to ensure that our approach to deep tech industries in Goa is realistic and is aligned with Goa's realities. Large-scale manufacturing, such as semiconductor fabrication, it demands खूप land जाय पडटा, speaker sir. व्हडले infrastructure घालपाक खूप जागो जाय. सादो वेदांता फॉक्सकॉन डॉलरा आयलो for a semiconductor manufacturing. They were given about 700 acres of land. ते गोंया जायना. आमची geography, we cannot and we should not compete with such dimensions. We should strategically focus on research and development as its niche. Research and development लगता laboratories, skilling researchers, computing access लगता, institutional partnerships लगता, and enabling policy environment लगता. All of which we are building in this particular policy. Future of technology manufacturing will not be only in these big fabs, gigantic fabs, large scale manufacturing, but equally we will need to be in precision engineering units, advanced research and development facilities, specialized component manufacturers, and design and testing centers. These enterprises, speaker sir, will not demand thousands of acres of land, but we will be able to build the right ecosystem with the graduates that we have. 2,400 graduates we pass जातात. Skilled graduates आसात. Quality infrastructure तांकां दिवप, reliable connectivity दिवप, आणि government हाच्या खातीर काम करता. ताच्या खातीर speaker sir, आमची strategy very clear आसा. To position ourselves as a destination for technology enterprise that values talent. Goya talent असा पण तुका example दिले. एतिश्ट talent, opportunity मेळना आशिल्ली. Startup, IT policy, amend केली मुख्यमंत्र्याकडे उलोवन तांकां जाय तशी करून घेतली भुरग्यांक. As speaker sir, we need to ensure that we value this talent and quality of life alongside the industrial infrastructure, attracting high value, high skill operations that fit the state's character and capacity. State's character गेलो, capacity गेली, जर सारखे जावचे ना, ते balance करतले, that this is how we want to do it. One of the flagship approach, what we did is the chips to startup program. Chips to startup program, speaker sir, आम्ही सेंट्राकडे उलयले, मुख्यमंत्री उलयलो, and we were able to get this program to Goa, and in collaboration with MIT, we are able to give it to IIT Goa and NIT Goa for the last 3 years. The program teaches students how the chips that power phones, computers, and smart devices, which are designed and prototyped, which are to be designed and prototyped. Students are learning to work with advanced design tools, building prototypes. They are receiving mentorship from industry professionals and are being encouraged to think about creating their own technological startups. So here, instead of a job seeker, we are trying to make him a job giver. आज जवळ या 3 वर्षांत speaker sir, we can talk about in this course, through this course, we have roughly more than 2,000 students have been trained under this program. Nationally, the program aims to train more than 85,000 engineers, and Goa's institutions are contributing to this ambition by equipping graduates with skills that are highly valued in the global technology industry. Similarly, speaker sir, 5G used case labs, BITS Belani campus and NIT Goa and Hardi. And this is enabling students and researchers to test next generation applications. Programmers at IIT Goa and NIT Goa today are strengthening an advanced design and engineering capabilities, preparing students as technology architects and innovators. Speaker sir, Ami Goya preferred research and development destination where we want to attract technology companies to set up research centers and innovation labs, contributing intellectual properties and high value employment to the state's economy. without any ecological pressure of industrial large-scale manufacturing. So ताज्या खातीर स्पीकर सर आमचो स्टेटमेंट सारको क्लियर आसा to serve one purpose, creating opportunity for the young people and the youth of Goa. This AI ecosystem being built is designed to generate skilled, well-paying and future-ready employment in AI governance, creative technology, AI-enabled tourism, drone applications, AR applications, VR applications, and digital content innovation. These are not jobs at risk of being replaced by AI. These are the jobs that AI creates, and Goa's youth are being prepared today to fill them. आता ताणे आनी एक प्रश्न घालो was human touch. भय जाला स्पीकर सर की अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जातलो काय ना, ऑटोमेशन जाले जाल्यार कितें जातलें. Industry 3.0 was analog. Industry 4.0 was technology. So we went from analog to technology. And in technology came AR, VR, AI, 3D, ML, सगळें आयलें. आता थंयच्यान आमी जेन्ना जाले challenges started coming. AI आयलें जाल्यार कितें जातलें काय म्हणून. The Goa government under Dr. Pramod Sawant, we are already talking on Industry 5.0. 5.0 is the human touch to technology. So we will be able to talk technology along with human touch. This is how we are trying to put things together, and that is how, Speaker Sir, where we will talk about machines and humans working together. And ताज्या खातीर Speaker Sir, आमची AI policy जी 100 दिसा भितर जी आमी notify करपाक सोदतात, तातूंतल्यान Speaker Sir, only it will not be only a document of intent, it will be a document of action to what I have spoken. Very balanced, very inclusive, and driven by the needs of every segment of the Goan society. From the government schools, Burgozo Shikta learning AI for the first time, to the young women entrepreneur building the next technology startup. Sangavelo Shetkari Amto Subhashacho, who will receive a crop advisory in Konkani on his phone, to the patient in a district hospital benefiting from AI-assisted diagnosis. From the tourist discovering a hidden corner Ramtuba Benji Santalo of Goa through a multilingual AI guide to the citizen whose grievance is resolved faster because AI routed it to the right desk. Speaker Sir, Amchi ecosystem is being built. Skilling pipeline is being laid. The innovation community is being energized and the sectoral applications are being mapped and resourced. The state of Goa is not following the AI revolution. We are shaping it on its own terms, with its own identity, and with its own people firmly at the center. गोंयकारांक मदीं दवरूनच ही पॉलिसी जावची हे मुख्यमंत्री धोरण आशिल्लें आनी तेंच धोरण आमी बरोबर जोड पावलां आनी फुडें व्हरतात. स्पीकर सर, हे कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन आमच्या ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टराचे खातीर गोंयचें आसतलें फॉर विकसीत भारत 2047 आनी आमी हे फुडें व्हरता आसतना जे रेजोल्युशन ताणें मूव केलां ते पूर्ण तरेन एवरी पॉयंट लायन बाय लायन कवर करून डिटेलान ताका हांवें रिप्लाय दिल्या. पॉलिसी येतकरूय ताका आमी परत दितले. ड्राफ्ट पॉलिसीनूय ताणें आपले विचार मांडचे आनी एक बरी पॉलिसी गोंया खातीर करची which takes care of AI, deep tech and many things which end of the day अंत्योदय प्रमाणे लास्ट शिकिल्ल्या भुरग्याक जो पावता आनी ताका आमी स्किल रिस्किलिंगाच्या माध्यमांतल्यान करूंक शकता जाल्यार AI कॉम्पिटंट सिटीजन 2028 पर्यंत करपाची आमी कल्पना घेवनूय फुडें सरिल्ले आसा. म्हणून आपल्या आमच्या कलिगाक आमी मागता की तांणी रेजोल्युशन परत घेवचें बेस्ड ऑन द एश्युरन्स which I have given him.
स्पीकर सर, अख्खो मकसद अख्खो रामायण सांगिल्लें ताणें आनी कांय दवरलो ना तितून बाय हार्ट केलें ताणें. बट इम्पॉर्टंट म्हणल्यार कितें, सी नाव आय हॅव वन डॉक्टर भरत करमली ताणें एक बरो एक हें केल्लो. NIO wanted a 360 interactive video online shot in the ocean for the World Science Ocean Congress. No one could do it, but he did it. Now he's a local person, amcho. So, anyone appreciated. Now, ए भाशेन, जायते भाशेन आमगे गोंयांत there are people who are doing AI videos, who are doing a lot of things. You don't have a dossier to put them in place. You don't have a proper policy. Proper policy, you said you're doing it. You said you're taking everybody. I hope it is not like your पयर सांगिल्लें पयर त्यो हावजीस कोत्ताय म्हणटा त्यो ते भाशेन सांगना जाल्यार पुरो. हांव म्हणटा, सी यू रिक्वायर अ प्रॉपर digitization, proper form of action, like how you're going to do it, what you're going to do it, because simply we will not become Vikasit Bharat under this. I want you to come with a proper policy where one side you have to protect the data. One side you have to have a data in place. Other side you have to have all these things, the negative part of it. Like my colleague Cabral said, there is going to be, you have to find, Globo Asta, AI generated. Who is going to check those things? What will be the check and balance of those things? All those things have to come in a AI policy. So one second. Now, AI please hangela AI policy kotumo. But all these things, deep tech as well as AI. What about cloud? All these details have to go for a cloud. Whether we are going to have that processing center, we are going to have a study of anthroponic on AI cloud chip. Whether all these things. But why I am raising these points? Because data is going to be the new oil. So you have to ensure all these things in the policy, but you can't delay it also because it is too long. Already video already things started generating. You have said that we have started already AI in various government systems. We have put it in place. You have said. So when exactly and how exactly? आता इतले तेंप आता एक बरो एक काम गेले एक स्टार्ट बरो एक हें जायना तुगेले IT एक बरें तुगेले एक system in place पडना. So I would request you. Give me exact timelines, what you're going to do and how you're going to do. We are going to take everybody into confidence. Term cover time is running. Term cover but those things will not stop. So I want a clear-cut directions how you're going to do. Both the negative side as well as the positive side. It's very important. Right from school level, we have to start now only. We cannot waste any more time. They are at a very minimal stages. What you're going to do to put the things in order. That is exactly. And how fast?
Speaker sir, जितले रेजोल्युशनाक ताणें मांडलें लायन टू लायन ताका सगळे रिप्लाय दिली परत करमली काम बरें करता गोंयकार तो पण तो AI स्पेसान येना तो ड्रोनान वता ड्रोन टेक्नॉलॉजीज ड्रोन पॉलिसी वेगळी आमची ऑलरेडी आसा ताणें जाय ते बेनिफीट घेवचे ही इज वेरी प्रोएक्टिव एंड ही कैन ऑलवेज बी अ पार्ट टू टेक थिंग्स अहेड एज फार एज द ड्रोन इज कंसर्न्ड
AI cannot be drone.
No, drone is separate.
I know, but it comes under AI.
All AI driven जाल्यार drone आयचे न्ही. दुसरे speaker sir, he spoke about data. Data speaker sir always is a separate issue and nothing got to do with AI. AI driven जावं शकता. But mainly speaker sir, जो आमचो data आशिल्लो was held by NIC. Right now, because with the issues and things which have come up, we are migrating to a new cloud services. In the next 3 months, we should be able to complete everything. Tendering already जाल्लें आसा. And is that इतले बेगीन MSP and CSP जाग्यार घाले, then I think we should be able to have the cloud services in place. Third speaker sir, ताणी म्हणलें regarding cyber security issues, which are Bob Nileshan सांगलें तें. They are very serious concerns which are not Goa state specific. We are also talking to the center because these are issues which are being made internationally. खंयचो तरी टॉम क्रूज हांगा येवन हिंदी उलयता आसतना कोणाक गाळी मारता काय आमीच एकामेकाक गाळी मारपाचे डीप फेक जाता काय कितें जाता तें कांयच कळना आनी ह्यो गजाल्यो पळोवपाक कश्यो पळोवपाक जाय तर वी हॅव बीन ऑल्सो कंटिन्युअसली टॉकिंग टू आवर पीपल इन द इंडस्ट्री एंड द एकेडमिया हियर बट वी आर ऑल्सो टॉकिंग टू द सेंटर हाऊ वी हँडल these issues. But all in all, a policy-driven document, speaker sir, drives the ecosystem, drives the academia, drives the industry, drives the student. आणि ही सगळी कॉन्सॉलिडेट करून जेन्ना आमी म्हणटा 100 दिसान आमी पॉलिसी काडटा त्या 100 दिसान नोटिफाय करच्या पयलीं आतां इनपुट्स येना फुडें ड्राफ्ट पॉलिसी तुमकां दिता यू ऑल गिव युअर इनपुट्स देन वी आर वॉट आर वी टॉकिंग वी आर नॉट सींग आमी ड्राफ्ट जाय ती काडटले आमी आज पर्यंत पॉलिसी जितल्यो काडल्या त्यो सक्सेसफूल जाल्यो स्पीकर सर कित्याक इंडस्ट्री एकेडमिया गव्हर्मेंट सेट टुगेदर स्टार्टअप आमी तशेंच केले IT तशीच केली आनी आतां तुजी AI आनी डीप टॅकची आमी पॉलिसी काडूंक सोदता वी वील एन्श्युअर दॅट ऑल दीस थिंग्स आर टेकन तुमचेय कितें व्ह्यूज आसा जाल्यार आतां नाल्यार मागीर सुद्दां तुमी शेअर करचे we will be happy to sit together and incorporate the policy for the betterment of the youth of the state of Goa.
Honorable member, is it your pleasure to withdraw the resolution?
Gare आता फाटल्यान 4 जण.
Get रे. एक last part. Speaker sir, एकूच thing 100 days and policy कोण आमी AI hub जातले काय मो ते I would like to know from the minister. 100 days and a policy katle and AI hub, we will be late. That's only part. I want him to go a little fast and do it and see that we become a AI hub because a lot of Goans are going abroad and much of the things, jobs have been can be created here, that's all, with the assurance that he is going to take up all these things fast. And then, and that he will try to make the Goa AI hub. With that assurance, I withdraw.
Thank you.
The question is that leave be granted to withdraw the resolution. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The resolution is withdrawn. Honorable MLA Dr. Divya Rani may move the resolution.
Sir, the House unanimously resolves and recommends the government that self-defense training classes by qualified trainers should be introduced for female students at the grassroots level, tailored to fit into school and college curriculum within the NCRT, SCRT, and within NEP framework, and for women across sectors, especially rural areas, so that the goal of women empowerment will be achieved.
Honorable Chief Minister.
Speaker, sir. Goa Samagra Shiksha under the Gender and Equity Intervention Implementation of the Saksham program titled Rani Lakshmi by Atma Raksha Prashikshan. The program involved the training of the girls and self-defense for the three months for every year. The program was introduced in 2017 onwards for the all government middle school, high schools and higher secondary schools from the standard 6 to 12. The school appointed the trained self-defense instructor and conducted the self-defense classes for the 3 months in a year. The Saksham program is implemented in all government middle school, high school and high secondary school every year. Rupees 15,000 was sanctioned to the 67 government high school, government high secondary school, 18 PM Shri school and 37 middle school, with the total approval of the 15.60 lakhs and rupees 10.5 lakhs, and for the secondary school is 5.55 lakhs for the elementary in the year 24-25 for the 3 months and honorarium of the self-defense instructor. In the year 25-26, the project approval board has not approved the Saksham program. However, it was implemented in all the 22 PM Shri school with the total approval of the 6.3 lakhs under the PM Shri school. In this regard, the government will train all the physical education teachers as a master trainer in a self-defense, who in interim shall train the girls in those respective schools.
Speaker, sir, माननीय मुख्यमंत्र्याक तुम्ही आता म्हणले वर्षातल्यान 3 महिने I think they are getting trained, but many of our schools in the rural areas, I don't think they are still undergoing getting these. The children are getting trained and having these martial art classes, because at least आमचे तरी भागानी, because people can't afford this. But I would recommend that, especially, sir, why I brought this resolution today is because we all remember what has happened in 2012, the horrific Nirbhaya case, actually, which shook the entire nation, the conscience of the entire nation, because it was not an attack on one girl or one woman. It was an attack on the dignity of every woman and safety of every woman of India. And ताजे खातीर, and I think it is actually a painful truth for every woman here that we face danger simply for stepping out outside in society. So, and म्हाका दिसता की empowerment should begin at a young age, because school is not only for just learning and academic learning, but I think it prepares your whole character and your confidence, your mental strength, and and it equips them with practical skills to protect themselves and stand up with courage. So the aim of these sessions, and it should be like how there is a PE class every day for students in school, like sports class astas, they play football or cricket or something like that. So it should be like compulsory at least 3 times a week, not 3 months in a year. It should be at least 3 times in a week, because in cities, the parents can afford to send their daughters to private classes for taekwondo, for karate, all that kind of thing. But in rural areas, the families can't afford that. So taje khatir parwadna म्हणून this awareness should be created from the rural areas, and not only for children and for young girls from schools or colleges, but I feel for rural women also. आमचे माननीय मुख्यमंत्र्याचे RDA डिपार्टमेंट आसा, which is doing such a great job with self-help groups and the clustered families, तांचे CLF asa, आणि these CLFs have their, they start their own business and whatever. So through that, तांकां तर कितें incentive मेळ्ळी. So this is like training at rural level for women. So basically this is just, I think, for the women, a woman to understand that hope is not lost. Because here we are just trying to instill in young girls and women of India, I think, and especially Goa, I can talk for Goa, because a sense of confidence, mental and physical strength and awareness and the technique. Because I feel that if you, like a man can overpower a woman only physically, and I don't think mentally, we know that we women are very strong. And we don't need to be told in that aspect. But physically, yes, I can say we are weak compared to a man. And that is the only reason that we see cases like Nirbhaya cases or the horrific cases that are it has not stopped. It is chaluच asa. And we see it every second day. We read about it, we hear about it all across India, that the rape cases, the molestation or the abuse that happens, whether it's the good touch, the bad touch, all this awareness has to be created, I think, from school, the domestic abuse that is happening. So I think for a woman, when a woman feels confident and she's equipped with the technique, I don't think this can happen to a woman who is in the police force or in the armed forces. Most of these cases won't happen to them because they are equipped, they have the technique, and nobody can mess with them. But I feel when a woman doesn't have the technique, doesn't have the physical strength, such things happen to a woman, and that's the reason those men or whatever can overpower one woman. It could be one man or 10 men or whatever, but it is a sad story that happens across India. And I think slowly, if we give that confidence to a girl child, to a woman, I think we can achieve that. And I think we should start this from schools and colleges. And I think the hope that we can give is only through awareness, through preparedness, and through empowerment. Because I think it's our collective duty and moral responsibility to speak about these issues, whether, like I said, about domestic abuse, whether it's rape, whether it's molestation, whether good touch, bad touch. I think it is just each one of us has to speak about it and work towards it, because as a woman representative in this house, I feel it is my moral duty to raise this issue and initiate a dialogue, and which I'm confident will eventually be taken to fruition. Speaker sir, as much as we do today, it will still require us to keep doing more tomorrow. And hope is the only thing, and I urge the government that to work in coordination with like the Home Department, Education, Women and Child, and RDA Department can, through the self-help groups, can work towards this. So these measures can be implemented and ensures that this initiative reaches every corner of our state, schools, colleges, and the rural areas. Because I know that women are not weak, they are resilient, capable, and powerful. We need to provide them the right environment, training, and encouragement to ensure that every girl and woman in Goa or India feels confident, aware, and empowered, because strong woman is a safer world. Thank you, Speaker, sir. And I'm sure Honorable Chief Minister would look into this.
Dr. Shetty.
आजचे जे हे प्रायव्हेट मेंबर रेजोल्युशन आमचे ऑनरेबल MLA डॉक्टर दिव्यान हे केला, इट्स जस्ट अ रिजोल्युशन ना जाल्यार ही एक नेसेसिटी आसा. हांव जस्ट सांगता, आमच्या इंडियेन 4,45,000 crimes जाला against women in 2022 according to National Crime Record Bureau. आणि हो जो नंबर सांगता रिमाइंड्स कितें करता की safety and empowerment should go hand in hand. There are a lot of studies done about women safety, child safety. आणि खास करून एक स्टडी सांगता which is done by Dr. Nibidita Mohanty and Dr. Smita Naik. Policy imperative for inclusion of self-defense training in the curriculum for girls' education, and evaluative study on the Odisha perspective. And a study in examine kala kite, it is not just only the protection, but हांकां जर आमी ह्या चलयांक जर सेल्फ डिफेन्स दीत जाल्यार तांचो त्या भुरग्यांचो स्टुडंट भुरग्यांचो चली भुरग्यांचो तांचो कॉन्फिडन्स वाडटा. इट रेड्यूस वल्नरेबिलिटी टू हॅरेसमेंट जशें दोतोरान सांगलां तशें अँड एनहान्स देअर पार्टिसिपेशन इन सोसायटी. सिमिलरली बाकीचे स्टडीज आसा and these studies have clearly proved that self-defense training improves self-esteem, self-efficiency and awareness of right among young children. आणि जी भुरगीं ही ट्रेनिंग घेता ती जर पळयशे जाल्यार ती ग्रेट एस्पिरंट म्हणजे ती आपल्या करियरान शिक्षणान म्हणजे स्ट्रॉंग असतात ती सेल्फ डिफेन्स असतात आणि त्याच्यामुळे कशें जाता तांची एज्युकेशन करियरानय ती बरी करतात आणि अलॉंग सायड तांचे हेल्थूय इम्प्रूव जाता आणि वेलबिंगय इम्प्रूव जाता. Honorable Speaker, this is not just about teaching physical technique. It is about instilling courage, resilience and independence. It is about ensuring that every young woman in Goa feels safe, secure and empowered to pursue her education and career without fear. I therefore urge the government to allocate resources for trained instructor, structured module and proper monitoring. This program must be implemented urgently and uniformly across Goa, ensuring that every girl has access to this vital skill. This is not merely an educational reform. It is a social reform. By equipping our daughters with the tool of self-defense, we are investing in their safety, dignity and future. Let Goa lead the way in human empowerment. Thank you, Speaker, sir.
Shri Pramin Shet.
Speaker, sir. आज जे प्रायवेट मेंबर रेजोल्युशन डॉक्टर दिव्या रान हाडला तेजेर उलोवपाक बरं ना. स्पीकर साहेब आमचे गव्हर्मेंट सदांच कंटिन्युअस एफर्ट्स करता की आमच्या भुरग्यांच्या ओवरऑल डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाक लागून आनी आमी पळयता आमचे भुरगीं सदांच ह्या क्षेत्रांनी म्हणजे आर्ट कल्चर हितून फुडें सरता. तशेंच आज आमच्या भुरग्यांक लागून म्हणजे स्पेशली गर्ल चायल्ड बरें फुडें येवपाक जाय तेजे जर ओवरऑल डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाक जाय जाल्यार ताका आमी मेंटली तशें फिजिकली फिट करचें पडटलें आनी हे फिटनेस दवरले आनी स्कील जर ताका दिल्यो जाल्यार तेज्या सारके भुरगीं जीं आसा ही रडर आगिडी म्हणून फुडें आमकां पळोवपाक मेळटली. म्हणजे ज्या थंय अर्थे आयज लोकांचो दृश्टिकोन आहा गर्ल चायल्ड जाल्यार भुरग्यांक लेडीज जांक पळोवपाचो जे आयची जी परिस्थिती आहा ती परिस्थिती आमकां बदलपाचो कांय तरी एफर्ट्स घालचे पडटले आनी हे एफर्ट्स जर घालतलो जाल्यार ह्या स्कुला पासूनच हांकां हे शिक्षण दिवप खूब इम्पॉर्टंट आहा. स्पिकर सर आज आमचे प्रायमरी स्कूल जे आसा म्हणजे पयले पासून ते चवथी पर्यंत ह्या स्कुलांनी हांव मागपाक सोदता स्पिकर सर की फिजिकल एज्युकेशन टिचर्स आमच्या ह्या प्रायमरी स्कुलांक दिल्ले ना म्हणून एक प्रयत्न जर असो केलो की एखाद्या एक 2 दिसांनी एकदां किंवा एक विकली 2-3 फावटी अशा जर स्कुलांक जर फिजिकल एज्युकेशन टिचर जर दिले जाल्यार तांकां आपल्या फिटनेसाक लागून एफर्ट्स घालपाक मेळटले आनी एक अवेरनेस क्रिएट जातले की सगळ्या भुरग्यांकूय आपल्या शरिराचेर कशें नियंत्रण दवरचें कशें तेजेर केअर घेवचें हे एक आमच्या भुरग्यांकूय तेन्ना कळटलें. हांव मागता स्पिकर सर की आमच्या एज्युकेशन डिपार्टमेंटान स्पेशली खुबशे डेव्हलपमेंट केल्ले आसा आतां ह्या ओवरऑल डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाक जाय भुरग्यांचें म्हणून हो एक जर आमी विचार केलो जशें छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराजाच्या वेळाचेर प्रत्येक स्त्रियेक तितलोच मान सन्मान मेळटालो पूण आयज जी परिस्थिती आसा ऑफकोर्स गोंयांत आमच्या खूब बरें वातावरण आसा आनी आमच्या क्रायम रेट सुद्दां आमची कमी आसा पण कालांतरान हे विशय जे आतां फुडें जर जाय आमकां सुदारपाक जाय जाल्यार जो विशय मांडलेलो आसा तेजेर सरकारान विचार करचो अशें मागणी करता स्पिकर सर.
Shri Alice Lawrence.
Speaker, sir, I would congratulate Mrs. Dr. Divya Rani for bringing this resolution also. It's not about, first I would like to, येसले incidents जाता तेजे निश्चित करपाक. This type of incidents are not tolerable in society, especially in our state. So I would first congratulate her. I would support her also fully for such type of things. Ata kitkon gotalo. Like Dr. Shetty certainly says, she says a woman going out of the house or going safely out of the house is a challenge. Like Dr. Shetty says that it's not about just instilling techniques of safety. It's about creating a sense of awareness, sense of strength in a woman, in a student, in a small child, a girl child, right from school. I would request the Chief Minister to have some classes from a specialist. Could be both girls, could be a lady instructor. There are so many instructors. Give at least 3-4 schools one instructor for the time being. As it is, we are having the challenge of having permanent teachers. When we have a challenge of having permanent teachers only, I would request the Chief Minister to have a trainer who does it specifically. म्हणजे class training, म्हणजे त्याका होरें बसते कोण दवरपा जाय म्हण न्ही. Not a political appointee, but a person who is सारको in person, म्हणजे तो होरें techniques जाणा, होरें safety standards जाणा, होरें rules जाणा, behavior patterns जाणा. भुरग्यांक is not today is as in a world where the children are so sensitive. आमचे तेंपार आमी भुरगे आसतना आमकां पाय आवय पाय कितें माल जालें देखून आमकां काय म्हणना आसलें. टिचरीन माल जाल्यार आमकां म्हणटाले टिचरीन माल जाल्यार आनी 2 घे, तुका टिचरीन कित्याक माल काय म्हण. आज when the situation is different, आतां पयलीं भाशेन ना situation. The child is so sensitive, इतलें sensitive आहा ते भाशेन. Not only actually incident job is not only harming the child, harming the mental balance of the child even. Therefore, I would request the Chief Minister, कोण बरे persons घाल, ते कोण आनी पाड जावपा जायना. कोण आनी तीन आनी भुरग्यां आनी दुसरी वस्तून a different set of mindset change करूं जायना as far as other things is concerned. Speaker sir, again I am congratulating her and I would look forward from the government to have it immediately done. Thank you, Speaker sir.
Honorable Minister.
स्पीकर सर, डॉक्टर देवियर आणि हेंच्यांनी मांडलेल्या आयच्या ह्या प्रायव्हेट रेजोल्युशनाचेर डॉक्टर चंद्रकांत शेट्टी, प्रेमीन आणि अलेक्स बप हे तिगूय जाण उलयले. स्पीकर सर, हांव कळपाक जाय म्हणून सांगता, बींग गोवा 100% लिटरसी आणि त्याच बरोबर हायस्कूल आणि हाय सेकंडरी पहिली गजाल आमी कावन्सिलर्स अपॉयंट केल्या आणि हे कावन्सिलर्स अपॉयंट करता आसतना तेंच्या कडल्यान 1-to-1 कावन्सिलींग आसतलें हें सातत्यान आमी करता. आणि एनईपीच्या पयलीं सुद्दां आमी फॉर द व्हॅल्यू एड्युकेशन, फॉर द मोरल एड्युकेशन्स ह्या पद्दतीचें एड्युकेशन जें आसा हें सातत्यात हायस्कूल आणि हाय सेकंडरी लेवलाचेर प्रमोट केलां आणि हातूंतल्यान तांकां हाव टू डील विथ द सिच्युएशन्स हे धडे जे आसा हे सातत्यात दिता. आणि मदीं आमी जशें म्हटलें तशें राणी लक्ष्मीबाई आत्मरक्षण प्रशिक्षण हो कार्यक्रम आमी 3 म्हयन्या खातीर राबयतालो आनी सगळ्यांचे म्हणणें आयकल्या उपरांत बट एकंदर जे आसा पळय न्ही, नो डावट म्हणजे चलये भुरग्यांक आसत फिजिकल फिटनेस इज इम्पॉर्टंट, डिफेन्स एड्युकेशन इज ऑल्सो दॅट मच इम्पॉर्टन्स आणि ह्याच बरोबर त्या खातीर NCC आसतले किंवा बाकीचे अशे सब्जेक्ट हे सगळ्या स्कुलांतल्यान आमी इंट्रोड्यूस करता, बट स्पेशली फॉर द फिजिकल एड्युकेशन टीचर तांच्यांनी सांगलें तें सगळें कन्सिडर करून म्हजें तर म्हणणें आसा की आमी आतां पर्यंत पॉलिटिकल अपॉयंटी बीन आतां कोण आनीक जायना, आतां सगळें स्टाफ सिलेक्शनांतल्यान जाता. इवन दो कावन्सिलर सुद्दां जे आसा पळय न्ही आमचे, इट इज अ वेल ट्रेन आनी फॉर लास्ट 6 वर्सां ते ट्रेनिंग घेतल्या उपरांत जे ते एकदां पेरंट्सां कडेन उलयनात, टिचरां कडेन उलयनात, ते आमच्या कावन्सिलरां कडेन उलयता. अश्यो सो मेनी केसीस म्हणजे कावन्सिलरांच्यो आयकल्या उपरांत कळटलें. हातूंतल्यान म्हणजे स्पीकर सर, ही सिच्युएशन कशी आसा, इट इज एन एडॉलसंट पिराय आनी ह्याच्या संदर्भात वेगवेगळ्यो गजाली वेगवेगळ्या टायमार ज्यो जावपाक शकता त्यो डील करपा खातीर अशा पद्दतीन तांकां दोनूय म्हणजे आमी जशें म्हणटा की मोरली बुस्ट करपाक जाय, सिच्युएशन हँडल करपाकूय कळपाक जाय आनी ते फायट करपाकूय बी कळपाक जाय. आनी ताकाच लागून एड्युकेशन डिपार्टमेंट हांव एक गजाल नक्कीच सांगता की आमी सगळी कडेन जी फिजिकल टिचर अपॉयंट करता म्हणजे आमच्या हायस्कुलांनी सगळ्या तांकां सेल्फ डिफेन्सची ट्रेनिंग दिता आणि तांच्यांनी जी आसा पळय न्ही, कारण आतां कशें जालां स्पीकर सर की NEP इम्प्लिमेंटेशन जाल्या उपरांत देर इज एन व्हेरी सामको कमी स्कोप उरता, कारण आमी पयरूच डिस्कशन्स केला की 1200 अवर्स हेज्या अवर्सान तांकां खूब कमी वेळ मेळटा आणि तितूंतलो वेगळो वेळ जो आसा पळय न्ही वो डिफेन्स क्लासीस घेवपाक आनी इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल, कारण सिलेबस पिरियड आनी इतके मोठ्या प्रमाणात जाला, खूब कमी वेळ जो मेळटा. बट तरी सुद्दां तेचो PE सब्जेक्ट हो कायम आसता. पण स्पीकर सर ह्या रेझोल्युशन येवच्या पयलीं हांवें ऑलरेडी म्हज्या एड्युकेशन डिपार्टमेंटा कडेन डिस्कस केला की सगळ्या पी टीचरांक फ्रॉम द एडेड स्कूल गव्हर्मेंट स्कूल हायर सेकंडरी ह्या सगळ्या जाणांक सेल्फ डिफेन्स कशा पद्दतीन तांकां शिकपाक म्हणजे प्रिलिमिनरी तांकां जें कळपाक जाय प्रायमरी तांकां कितें करूंक जाय हें शिकोवचें आनी तें विदीन दॅट पी पिरियड हें शिकोवचें म्हणजे तितूनच ते कशा पद्दतीन एकोमोडेट करूंक शकतले हाचो विचार करून आमी डिपार्टमेंटान ऑलरेडी डिसिजन घेतला की पी टीचरांक ट्रेनिंग दिवपाचें आनी पी टीचर हे जे आहा पळय न्हू हे सकयल तांकां लेवला सकयल प्रत्येक म्हणजे गर्ल्स स्टुडंट आसतले हांकां शिकोवपा खातीर ते प्रमोट करतले शिकयतले हाजी हांव खात्री दिता कारण सेपरेटली स्पीकर सर तर इज आमकां टायम एलोकेट करून स्कुलांनी शिकप इट इज व्हेरी डिफिकल्ट आसा कारण रेमेडियल क्लासीस बाकीच्यो सगळ्यो क्लासीस आसा आनी हे सगळें करता आसतना सुद्दां हांव इतकी खात्री दिता की पी टीचरांक आमी वेल ट्रेन करून तांकां शिकोवपाची प्रोविजन जी आसा हातूंतल्यान करता हांव ऑलरेडी इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स दिता आनी डॉक्टर देविया राणी हेंच्यांनी मांडल्या उपरांत हांवें स्पेशली तांकां रिक्वेस्ट करता की अशा पद्दतीची सेल्फ डिफेन्सचे धडे दिवपी पी टीचरांक आमी ट्रेन करता आनी ते वचून सकयल्या लेवलाचेर ट्रेन करतले हें सांगल्या उपरांत तेंच्यांनी आयचें प्रायवेट रेजोल्युशन फाटीं घेवचें.
Honorable member.
Yes.
The question is that leave be granted to withdraw the resolution. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The resolution is withdrawn. MLA Shri Dr. Chandrakant Shetye, move the resolution.
Speaker, sir, the House strongly recommend the government to take immediate step to clear road and highway from stray cattle roaming freely, which are causing serious accident and posing a threat to public safety.
Speaker sir, next Friday, Ministry in on. Cut motion is not there.
Now we will take up the group of demands listed for today.
No cut motion. We'll pass the budget. Mada to budget page.
Honorable Minister for Public Works may move the demand number 216780.
On the recommendation of the Honorable Governor, I would like to move demand number 2167 and 80.
The demands are before the House. Shri Yuri Alemo, Shri Virish Borkar, Shri Cruz Silva, Shri Alton Costa, Shri Vanji Vegas, Shri Vijay Sardesai, Shri Carlos Ferreira. MLAs may move the cut motions to respective demands circulated in list number 3, 3A, 3B, 3C, 3D, 3E, and 3F. As members of the opposition are not present, we may proceed forward.
No cut motion.
Yeah, ruling MLAs. As there are no cut motions before the House, the Honorable Minister.
Passing. No. You can directly go for the passing.
Yeah.
Nobody speaking. Directly go for the passing.
I put the demand numbers 21, 67, 8 and 80 listed for today to the vote of the House. Those in favor may say aye.
Aye.
Those against may say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Demands numbers 21, 67 and 80 are passed. As there is no business before the House is adjourned till Monday, 16 March 2026 at 11:30.